Welcome. This class is called Gentle Awakening, and it's a handful of postures and transitions that are repetitive in nature and are intended to mobilize you before you get going into your day. So first, as always, in any practice, let's just take a moment to settle in and to ground. Thanks for being here. Close your eyes if you like, or steady your gaze onto a space in your space that isn't moving. And go inside, and whether you're taking this practice first thing in the morning or just at a sweet open window of your day, it always serves to check in, to take stock of how you are, what you're working with, how you're working with it. And you can bring your attention into the simplicity of the sensations in your body. If there's one that you've come to know quite well, like an ache or a stiffness. If there's something that's newly presented itself to you, give it a little bit of attention as well. Come and find your breath, unconditioned, unchanging. Just notice how it's moving in your body, where it's moving in your body. And it's here at this junction when we start to merge our attention and our intention with the body and with the breath simultaneously, that we start to tap into the quality of yoga or embodiment practices or mindful practices, whatever you want to call it. And we start to tap into the medicine that comes through when we completely immerse ourselves into what is happening now. Completely captivated by the exquisite and the mundane in any given moment. And whether you're taking this practice right out of bed in the morning or in the middle of the day again, it serves to realign and realign and realign with purpose and with intention, with a quality that you're called to align with. So do that for yourself now. What is it that you'd like to embody? How is it that you'd like to feel is another way of saying that. And then connect your palms in front of your chest. Take a deep, full breath in. And then let the seed of intention sink as you exhale your breath. And then softly open your eyes if they're not. Lean forward, connect your palms to the earth, make contact. And guide yourself onto your hands and onto your knees. And so from your hands and your knees, always take a moment to build some rapport with your hands as they hold you. So looking directly down, placing each fingertip thoughtfully, and even sinking each bone of your hands down a little bit more heavily. And not like you're hard pressing them, but more so like you're sinking them down into like dense earth or moss. And then quite simply engage your back body to air out through your front body Squeeze your back to open your chest, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And then as you exhale, round your spine, press into your hands and spread your shoulder blades. And do that again, breathing in, engage the back body to open the front body. You can feel something expand through your belly, through your chest, through your throat. And then as you exhale, reverse that, engage your abdominals, squeeze your chest, tuck your chin, and round out your whole back body so you feel it land into your lower back, mid back, upper back, back of your neck. And then keep going like this. Simply dropping the belly down, lifting the gaze up. And then dropping the gaze down and lifting the spine up. One more time. Belly drops and the heart lifts. Take your breath in. And then this time as you exhale with your toes curled under, sink your way back into the child's pose. So the arches of your feet get some air time and your forehead might reach down towards the ground as you extend your arms ahead of you. And then this time as you inhale, round your spine forward, right into that cat pose with your front body engaged and your back body extended. The distance between your hands and your knees is a little bit wider. And then as you exhale, stick your bum up and back and drag your hips back towards your heels, again like child's pose, tucked toes. Go again, rounding forward, breathing in. And as you exhale, dragging your hips back, and at an equal rate, stretch your heart forward so your heart lands at the very, very last moment as your hips connect with your heels. Go again like that as you inhale, round forward. And as you exhale, slowly stretch your hip creases back as you stretch your chest forward and through. One more time as you breathe in. This time as you glide back, lift your knees and stretch your hips all the way up and back towards the sky into your downward facing dog. Give your hands a good push and let your head drop. And just stay for a moment to let your body acclimatize to this posture now, more of an inversion. Really a full body integration, so see if you can feel that sense as you press down evenly through both of your hands. Lengthen out through your armpits, lengthen through the spine, let your head drop. And then same kind of thing here, we'll come forward to the high plank pose now, so a little bit more heat starts to accrue in the muscles between the bones. And then as you exhale, soften your knees and drag yourself back into downward facing dog. Coming forward, high plank, grip your thighs, grip your navel, stay soft around your edges, so lose any intensity, no need. And as you exhale, come on back, downward dog. A little faster, wave forward, breathe in. And glide back, down dog, exhale. Forward, high plank, breathe in. To your down dog as you breathe out. And one more time, glide forward, high plank, take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Step your feet together at the back of your mat, please, and then reach your right heel up towards the ceiling. Think about reaching it up from your right inner thigh. And as you exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose and place your right foot between your thumbs, and it might take a couple of steps to get there. Bring your front knee over top of your front heel and come up high onto your back big toe mound, the space right underneath of your toes. And keep your left fingertips down to the ground. As you inhale, you'll reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and twist, taking your breath in. And then as you exhale, take your right fingertips to the base of your skull. Lean into your back to lift your elbow higher. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, come on down and bring your right elbow towards the right instep of your right foot. Do that a couple of times. Elbow points up, chest opens up. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, softly elbow to your instep, tuck your chin. One more time, elbow points up, chest opens wide. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, elbow to your instep. And just stay rounded, take a full breath in. And a full exhale breath. Okay, bring your right hand down. Step your right foot back to downward facing dog. And then right away from your left inner thigh, reach your left heel up towards the ceiling. Full breath in, and then as you exhale, curl your knee to your nose, thigh to your chest, stepping your left foot forward between your thumbs. Front knee comes over top of your front heel. You come up high onto your back big toe mound. And keep your right fingertips down and reach your left arm up towards the sky to twist, taking your inhale. And as you exhale, left hand to the base of your skull with your elbow pointing up high. And then stay there, see if you can feel the length from your hip bone on the left side to your armpit to your elbow. And then carry all that length with you as you exhale, elbow comes down to your instep. Twice more, elbow up, deep breath in. Elbow to instep, deep breath out, curl in. One more time, lifting as you inhale. And as you exhale, curl in. Good. Stay, inflate your back body with a full inhale breath. And a full exhale. Good. Reach your elbow up, fingertips up, inhaling. And as you exhale, left hand comes down to the instep of your left foot. Plant your palms and step back to down dog. Left foot moves backwards. Take a breath in your downward facing dog. Reach down, hand, foot. And let go of the weight of your head, let go of breath. And now walk your feet out to the wide edges of your mat, at the back of your mat, and start to crawl your hands towards your feet at the back. Our first stop will be elbows just above the knees, sinking into your hips and tractioning your spine. And you're welcome to stay. And if you have a little bit of space today to sink your hips down between your heels while your chest stays elevated, while you're breathing, then go there. Think about the very, very tip of your tail, even if you don't know exactly what it looks like or where it lives. Think about the base of your spine weighting down. And at an equal rate, your heart lifting up. Press your upper arm bones out, press your inner thighs in. Take a full inhale breath. And then whether you're halfway up or all the way down, bring your fingertips down and straighten your legs, turn your toes in and fold. We'll do this twice more. Toes out, hips down halfway or all the way. You can even lighten your fingertips forward, taking your breath in. And then as you exhale, hands down, hips up, toes in and fold. One more time, toes out, hips sink, heart lifts, deep inhale breath. And exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift, hips go back, heart goes forward, deep breath in. Recrawl your way into your downward facing dog as you breathe out. From your downward dog, come forward, high plank pose. And from your plank, bring your knees down. Sit down onto your shins to bring your legs out in front of you. And come all the way down onto your back. From your back, take your knees into your hands. Let your arms drop, so your elbows might even touch the ground. And for this first little while, just let your inner groins soften from your upper inner thigh down to your knee. Let your belly soften so that your breath can land there. And if this is feeling good and this is all checking in, then you're welcome to stay. Otherwise, you can start to slide your hands down towards your big toes or the inner outer edges of either foot. Tractioning your spine, tucking your chin to feel a little elongation so that the channel of your spine is clear. And then start to rock your weight over towards the right, and quite intuitively as you do that, the left knee bends more, the heel comes more towards your groin, and maybe the right leg straightens out. And then reverse that, bending your right knee in towards your groin. You'll rock over to the left, and I have a wall in the way, but you might rock all the way over towards the left and straighten out your left leg. Otherwise, the wall is kind of nice to lean into too. And then you'll just go back and forth in any way that suits you. I won't talk too much about rolling around on your back. Maybe you'll feel a little bit of a massage between your bones and the earth. Maybe you'll find something interesting into the space between your shoulder blades, the back of your pelvis. Okay, and then let your legs go, let your feet go. Give your knees one final squeeze in towards your chest. And then we'll just take a minute to ground, and if you'd like to do that in Shavasana on your back, then lay yourself out. If you'd like to come up for a moment to sit, then make your way up. And take all the little adjustments that you take to feel comfortable and grounded. Press down evenly through both of your seat bones, and by equal measure, lift up your sternum, the center of your heart, and by equal measure, let your chin fall humbly towards your chest. Whatever position that you've chosen, drop into yourself completely now. So if there's a temptation to run away, mind and heart, come back with the tools that you've uncovered of feeling into your sensations, like really intimately befriending them, coming to know the qualities, the texture, the tone. It really is the way that you come to understand your loved ones and your friends. You kind of know what annoys them, what sets them off, what makes them soften, what makes them smile. If you could relate to your body in this way, if you could relate to yourself in this way and take care with all of that knowing, how could things change? Now, wherever you are, please take a full and slow and deep breath in. And a generous sigh breath. Place your hands on your body somewhere that brings you peace. And take that with you through your day, through your life. Thank you for practicing.